For the next 48 hours, we are going to be exploring the bustling and vibrant city of Belfast. The only difference is we're going to be doing it all whilst trying to stealth camp in this motorhome right here. Oh god, this is absolutely my least favourite part of owning a motorhome. Wish us luck. We are Gemma and Campbell, and this not so stealthy camper is our home on wheels, Ellie. For the past month, we've been touring Ireland, experiencing the wonders of the Causeway Coast, the spectacular Wild Atlantic Way, and the mouth-watering delights that can be found all across the island. This week, we begin our final journey back to Scotland as we wave goodbye to Dublin and head back into Northern Ireland to the beautiful city of Belfast to try our hand at some stealth camping in the city centre. How does it go? Well, I'll give you one guess. Oh, come on. On the good news or the bad news? How far? If you're new around here and want to see where else in the world our home on wheels takes us, then hit that subscribe button and join the gang. But for now, let's check back in as we begin our journey north. Oh my god, we got so lucky with the weather here in Dublin, haven't we? It's crazy. Well, here we are, back into the messy van, home sweet home. Home sweet home, we have a lot of tidying up to do. As usual, there's always some sort of tidying to do in LA, but we definitely have a lot more than I say we normally do. Yeah. Make the bed, make the front seats. We've done a lot of washing, thanks Agnes. And it is another miserable day here in Dublin. How are you getting on out there? Bit soggy? Slowly but surely. Alrighty, Belfast, here we come. Look at that dog's jacket. I hooded everything on it as well, chuff. Today, we just picked up some of this from Lidl, veggie chicken strips, and how good does that bread look? We're just going to mix it together, make like a kind of a Cajun mayo with lemon and salt and everything like that, and it's going to be so tasty. Yeah, we are about halfway up to Belfast now, just had to pull over and have some lunch. But I'm pretty excited about spending tonight in the van, to be honest. Like, we left Dublin on a bit of an anticlimax in terms of like the van life side of things, just because we basically kind of wussed out after hearing and seeing all of those dodgy things about camping in the centre. And we wanted to spend time with Agnes, which gave us that opportunity to do so. We weren't going to turn down a comfy bed and a nice warm shower for a few nights, so it's been really nice. But I am also buzzing to get back into the van. Yeah, and we have found like a couple of spaces like around the city we're kind of eager to check out and maybe give it another shot actually stealth camping this time. Right, ready? Okay. That's amazing, babe. Make sure you try that. Alright, time to get back on the road. I think we're finally here. What a long day it's been, honestly. So we're just south of Belfast now, and the plan is to settle in here for the night because it's been a long day and we're feeling pretty tired, aren't we? Absolutely should. This should be a nice little spot, like I've read on Park for Night. It's quite quiet, just popular with dog walkers, just south of the city like Gemma said, so it's not pure noisy, so it'll be a nice little introduction to Belfast, I think. Okay, let's see how level this place is. Pretty much spot on. Very good. Oh yes, and that is a towel to stop our cooker from rattling because the wee rubber stop came off ages ago. So whenever we're driving around, basically just got this going on in the background. Not very soothing on a motorway drive. Gemma's just said to me that she can't stand up off the toilet because she's so tired. You okay? So the reason we are so tired is basically because since we actually left Dublin this morning, we've driven all the way up to Belfast, and our first stop was a little place called Let's Go Hydro. This is going to be crazy, man. Now unfortunately we weren't allowed to take any action cameras in, but it's basically this giant water park with like loads of inflatables that you can slide down and jump off of. So we spent about an hour jumping in and out of the freezing cold water there, and it was so much fun. But now we're just settling in at this park up. We're going to get an early night because we're absolutely exhausted. I'm hoping that this gentleman over here behind us isn't going to be there too long and it's not going to be too noisy here, but yeah, I guess we'll just give you a catch up in the morning how it goes, and we'll see you then. Alright, are we good to go? Why are we always running late? Honestly, breakfast on the go. Come on, demist!
This is what it's come to.
Always running late.
How did that happen? Okay. Let's just in such a hurry, I just feel like I've forgotten something. I'm like, I put my pants on. You know that way? I'm just like, what have I forgotten?
Yeah. You're not
Definitely
naked.
dressed.
Not naked, don't
I've
worry.
not got my slippers on.
Today we've come into the city centre of Belfast and we're actually going to one of the most well-known attractions in the city, and I've wanted to visit it for a while now. This is the Titanic Museum.
This is actually so much bigger than I was expecting. It's like huge on the inside.
Again, it's like almost a lot more of an experience, isn't it? It's not just like, well, I guess it's
like
called Titanic Belfast. There's a lot more to it than just the museum. Oh good, I was hoping there was toilets. In too much of a rush to go.
Gemma's favourite visitor attraction. After paying a quick visit to Titanic's Pied de Resistance, we made our way around the museum, learning all about the history of Belfast through the ages and the incredible role it played in one of the most well-known feats of engineering in the entire world. From the birth of industry through to the building of the Titanic, its downfall and finally its rediscovery, this tour answered every question I have ever had about the world-famous Titanic ship, from the design of the interior to the reality of its doomed fate. I can now understand exactly why it is such a must-visit attraction in Belfast. Why is it just our backpacking journey?
Poop deck.
On the poop deck, 3rd class.
That is us.
Oh wow, you guys, that was like very, very interesting. Did you enjoy it?
Honestly, see at the start, I thought this is really busy. And it kind of, I mean, it's really well set out, to be honest, because it goes all the way back from the history in Belfast. But I think I was just like eager to actually get to the Titanic part. But oh my goodness, it is very immersive, isn't it? And like brilliant. I would say well worth the money to go and see it. It's so good.
So yeah, the experience itself kind of takes you through the industrial revolution, I guess, of Belfast, all the way through what it used to do, through the construction of the Titanic, what it was actually going to be like to be on the Titanic, and showed you all of the different parts of it. It then showed you how it crashed, where it crashed, and then also the deep sea discovery part of it, of how they actually found it in the end, in the year 1983, I want to say, around that time. But yeah, really, really interesting. Like Gemma said, I will say, they do kind of seem to cram people in, so if you're not a fan of busy environments, I wouldn't really recommend it. But yeah, it was a good day out.
It definitely was. Loved it. We spent about 3 hours in there, I think, didn't we?
Yeah.
So yeah, worth it. And now we've got the fun task of finding somewhere that we can park up for the day.
Oh god, this is absolutely my least favourite part of owning a motorhome. Wish us luck.
It's very pretty, I have to say. There's a lot of actually pretty art as well as graffiti.
Alright, so this is a leisure centre. Doesn't actually look too far, possibly cyclable from the city centre. And I'm hoping because it's a leisure centre it's going to be a bit more traffic.
Honestly, once you get one valuable thing stolen from you, you become like this. We are so over paranoid. I know we've had people saying, oh, why do you put wheel locks on? Why do you have put everything in? Scotland really that unsafe? But we're just really paranoid, to be honest.
So what genius did you just come up with?
Right, not that I'm that paranoid, okay? But I was just saying, I was like, oh yeah, if you ever want a deterrent, you should just like play really loud music from your van and somebody will think that you're in it.
So what
I'm
we're
gonna
do?
I'm gonna put the iPad on. Gonna put on a YouTube video.
Any specific channel on repeat to boost their views? Maybe a young Scottish couple that like to travel?
Oh, I can't think of any.
Can't think of any good ones. Just
I
put
might
on
put
just
ours
put on a
on.
rubbish one instead then, yeah. Right, bye mum, I'll see you later. Bye. So we did actually find a place relatively close to the cathedral quarter in Belfast. It's only about a 15-minute walk away. So we're going to go in and find somewhere nice for lunch.
So we've come to the Woodworkers in Belfast and we've ordered the southern fried no chicken burger. Campbell's been here before and said it's amazing, so I cannot wait to try it.
And this is going to be my first ever time trying a Guinness Zero. That tastes exactly the same. Top drawer. Well done, Ireland.
Would you look at that? Rocket, tomato, the burger, onion rings, vegan cheese.
Oh my god, this is without a doubt the best burger I've ever had in my life. And isn't that just the most joyous of joyful sights?
Always nice to know she's still there.
Graffiti free.
Yeah, true.
Ooh. Yep, 1, 2. Good. Alright, next on the order is we're trying to find somewhere to park up for the night. I found somewhere just on the outskirts of town, so hopefully this one should be a very comfortable night's sleep, because I was literally sitting in that restaurant after eating, just like falling asleep on my plate. I'm exhausted. It's squint, maybe I can even her up, but I think this could possibly be the best place we can get for now. I have read online that there's a gate that they come and close at 10 PM. However, sometimes the guy's sound and he's just like, yeah, I'll just close them over and you can stay the night if you want. So hopefully we get that again. Before we can have dinner though, one task that I've been putting off for way too long is actually changing my first headlight. I've done the rear lights before, but I've got no idea how to change a headlight on Ellie. I think it might be that one. Well, the good news is there's instructions. The bad news is they're all in French. For the maintenance, refer to owner's manual information. So read the instructions basically. Very useful, thank you. Yes! Oh my god, that took a lot more effort than I was expecting. What a sunset we're being treated to out there. If only it was going as well in here, eh? What's happened?
Now thankfully Campbell actually does get notifications to his phone about our battery, otherwise we would still be none the wiser and possibly trying to leave in a rush in the morning and realising that our battery had died.
I left the keys in ignition when I was testing them to see which headlight was dead, and now the battery is dead as well. So we do have protocols for this though, there's no need to panic. We just need to disturb our new neighbour who's parked up next to us and run the generator for a little bit. Oh, I just thought these days were over.
Oh, what a shame, I just put my pyjamas on.
Oh, but you can join me outside in your pyjamas. Someone needs to do some filming.
Oh.
Alright, that is a good sign. Got a little shortcut down to the river. Wow. Even the bad parts of life still have their perks, to be honest, because that is absolutely stunning. It's not a bad little spot, this at all. The funniest part is we actually kind of joked. We're saying, should we just leave the battery dead for tonight? Because that means if a guy does come and tell us to move because he's going to close the gate, it means that we could jump in the front, try the battery, and then we wouldn't be able to leave. So we did kind of hum and haw about that, but we thought we may as well just get it fixed in case we do actually need to leave in a hurry tomorrow morning. Alright, can I get the keys, babe? Success! Whoop, 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 whoop. I like to celebrate as if that's the first time I've done it. I literally do this way too often.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. Well done.
Thank you. Alright, let's get this all packed away. You and your goonie.
I know.
This is just the perks of van life, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sunset. Sunset with your goonie on. Wow. Good morning, everybody. Tell you what, I actually had a fantastic sleep last night. Really quiet, really peaceful, and no tutors, which is always a worry whenever I'm camping in the city. Someone did actually come and close the gate last night, about 10 o'clock, but he didn't even chap on our door, which is what we were going to be concerned about. He just came, pushed the gates round, and then left. There's absolutely no concern. So I guess in terms of actual camping spots, this was probably one of the best ones that we could have had in the region, because it's a 5-minute drive into the city centre, and we actually got a really good night's sleep. Well, I did anyway. Gemma's feeling a little bit worse for wear. Hey baby, how did you sleep last night?
Not brilliant, but I'm up and out of bed, so that's a start. I don't know whether this is just an aftermath from the water park and being in the cold water for so long. At the time I felt absolutely fine, and now I'm just starting to feel proper. I'm not really sleeping at night, I think just because of the rain, and then I also just feel kind of run down a little bit, but we plod on and I'll be alright.
But yeah, as you can see, it is another glorious day here in Belfast. I don't quite know what I prefer, rain during the day and then dry at night so I can sleep, or dry all day and then rain at night so I can't sleep. Still not quite figured out that balance yet, but today it just means we can get back into the city and maybe see some more sights. The last thing that I was expecting to find inside the middle of a shopping mall. You ready to conquer your fear of heights yet? Get your jelly legs back on. That's a whole load of stairs. Yeah?
I tell you, I'm not feeling my best for this today. If I was in good form, I'd be running up these.
Nearly there. You're getting jelly legs. You can crawl up if you want.
Doesn't that make you wonder how I manage bungee jump and skydive? I like to say because it's out of my control. See, when it's in my control, I'm like...
You're also choosing the most difficult part to walk up the stairs. Some proper high adrenaline daredevil stuff going on here this week, lads. Walking up a set of stairs. So if you are looking for the best viewpoint in all of Belfast, you can either head out of the city to Cave Hill, or you can do it right in the city centre in Victoria Shopping Centre. What a view though.
I know, wow. Is that where we're going to climb?
I think that's Cave Hill over there, yeah.
We've come into this gorgeous cafe called Dilly Dolly's, and I've been saying to Campbell all day, I really fancy a scone with cream and jam. I've been seeing them on Instagram lately and I've just been craving one, so we've made it our mission this afternoon to come and find somewhere that we can get that, and we've stumbled across this really cute cafe.
I've got to say, given that our audience and you guys are about 80% guys, this one's definitely right up your niche, I can tell you that one.
Pink everywhere, flowers on the roof, love hearts all over the back wall, there's like a pink telephone box, flowers all decorated around it, and it's just really cute and nice.
Very much chocolate, and then your face.
Oh wow, thank you very much.
Enjoy. Thank you.
Actually, look at the size of them. I am so happy. Now, I've actually chosen their top seller, which they had one left of, and it's raspberry and white chocolate. Never had one of these before, so I'm really looking forward to that. Campbell's gone for the plain one. I reckon we're going to end up doing half and half. Oh, it's the size of my head. It's amazing. Oh, so we had absolutely great intentions of ending our time in Belfast, going up Cave Hill and watching the sunset. I don't know if you can hear from like, I feel kind of a bit blocked up and still just like a bit under the weather. I'm really tired, and I think sometimes you just have to listen to your body and realise that you don't need to squeeze it all in. It's okay not to do absolutely everything. So we're just going to have a night in, have some dinner, and this trip has been amazing, and I think at the start we found so much balance and it was brilliant. And I'd say since we've hit the cities, we've just completely tipped that balance back again. I think that water park, being in the cold water for an hour, just absolutely finished me off. And so yeah, we're just going to have a quiet night in.
And so guys, that is the end of our Ireland series. We've had such an incredible time and I hope you've enjoyed it too. But for now, we're going back to Scotland. We've got a couple of projects lined up that we're very, very excited about. And if you want to see them, make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. It lets us know to do more videos just like this. And as always, we'll see you again in the next one.
See ya!